Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a long overdue makeup rehab update. This is my low buy for 2023 inspired by It's Just Steph. We're doing a beauty bank style low buy. I did this last year as well, I believe, and it worked really well for me. We're going to be recapping all of my makeup empties, PR, and purchases for the whole summer, June, July, August. And this happened last year as well. This is not a good update for low buy reasons. But you guys know I had a really hard summer. And the bulk of this oopsie was days after my home flooded, and I thought, I deserve some makeup. That is not the best mindset to have, but that's what's happened. I'm not going to be making excuses or feeling sorry for myself, but I do want to update my low buy and let you know where I'm standing with my numbers and all of that. So if that's something that you're interested in, then keep on watching. I'm going to start off with PR. I had two makeup related packages that arrived in the summer. I didn't mark down when exactly I got them, but they've been added to my inventory. These do not count for points taken away, but they are included in my inventory numbers. First, I got a PR box from MAC through Influencer, and they sent along two lip pencils for me to post on Instagram. I got the shades Cork and Ruby Woo. Cork is going to be a beautiful nude. It's a like golden brown nude lip liner, and Ruby Woo is a classic blue toned red. And then along with that, they sent a little sample of their new Locked Kiss Ink 24-hour lip color, and these do count as 3 liquid lipsticks in my inventory. Just for tracking's sake, I do have Ruby True, Most Curious, and Mischief here. This wasn't included in the Instagram thing, but it did enter my life. And then Fantasy Cosmetica was kind enough to also send me their Fighter palette. They've sent me all of their palettes so far, and I'm so grateful to Jordan from Fantasy Cosmetica. It's always no strings attached, supporting small creators, and I really love the brand. So they sent over Fighter, which is their newest 9-pan palette, and their first more neutral palette. I'm so excited to dive into this. I think it's going to be great for fall. We have 4 mattes. They are in the corners. And then we have a mixture of multi-dimensional shimmers and then true multi-chromes. So I think that this looks absolutely stunning. I do have a code with Fantasy Cosmetica. It's emilynmax and saves you 10% off, and I do receive a small commission from that. And I thank every single one of you who has ever used my code when shopping at Fantasy Cosmetica. I get an email every time one of you uses it, and I am just so grateful when you guys want to support my very small channel in that way. It means a lot to me. They also released a fragrance with this collection, and because it's international shipping to me from Fantasy Cosmetica, I got the coconut oil based roll-on format because they're not able to ship alcohol based sprays outside of the US. And this fragrance is called the Fighter perfume, is dark chocolate, marshmallow, and almond scent with floral accents. And I knew right when smelling this is not a fragrance for me, and that is not a critique on Fantasy Cosmetica at all. Scents are very personal, so if dark chocolate, marshmallow, almond with floral accents sounds like it would be amazing for you, go ahead and try it. I believe you can order a 1 ml coconut oil based sample for $2.59. You can order a sample of their perfumes to try them out. Something about the dark chocolate mixed with floral I just do not like for me personally, so I will be gifting this to somebody in my life if they would like to have it. I know my mom really liked the smell of this, but she really doesn't wear perfume, so I'll find someone else to gift it to, but that just goes to show that it's not my personal fragrance, but even my mom really liked it. So anyways, I'm not going to be keeping this, but I did want to share that there was a fragrance launch alongside this palette. Okay, now we're going to get into the things that I purchased and are taking away points. In June, I believe, I bought the Cosmic Brushes, the Sisters bundle. Actually, my husband bought it for me because I asked him to, but I thought it was only fair to dock points for it, even though technically I didn't buy it. I felt like that was being a little too nitpicky. These are the first eyeshadow palettes that were not PR that I've received this whole year. I lasted over 6 months without purchasing an eyeshadow palette. I've been kind enough to be sent some palettes in PR, but these are the first palettes that I went out of my way to purchase. My husband purchased them for me. I actually asked him if he would buy me the Delicious Delights palette for our anniversary, like our dating anniversary, and then I was like kind of looking and I was like, oh, well, the other 2 palettes, I'll show them to you in a second. They've also been saved on my wish list, but like I'll get them some other time. But this is their newest release, and I would really love it if this was, you know, my anniversary gift, because he asked me what I wanted and I said I wanted this. I'm making it sound weirder than it is. And then he said, if I'm paying for shipping from all the way from the UK to Canada, you might as well get that bundle you're drooling over. So that is what happened. I got the bundle, which was discounted a tiny bit to get all 3 of them together. But then, like he said, it was shipping to Canada from the UK. So this is Serenity. This is the first palette that caught my eye from them. It's not their first palette they've ever released, but this received rave reviews on YouTube last year. And I think these deep mattes are just so stunning. I haven't used these yet, or that's a lie. I used Delicious Delights in my Get Ready With Me, I'm Back, my host flooded video. I will say, I thought that the packaging was plastic based on like how it looked online. I don't know why I thought that, but it's cardboard packaging, which is actually better for the environment, so I'm not really complaining. It's just not what I thought. And then this is the Muse palette, which I think is going to be so stunning for fall makeup. I'm really excited to dig into this, and actually looking at this, doesn't this kind of look similar to the new ABH Fall Romance palette? You know what I love doing when stuff like that happens? I wasn't really tempted to buy the ABH palette because I don't really buy ABH anymore, but people are posting tons of reviews and looks on that, and I love getting re-inspired by makeup I already own by following a tutorial with new makeup and realizing I have those shades and still being able to follow along with the new tutorials without having to buy any new makeup. So I might actually do that with this one. Anyways, this is really rambly, but this is 3 new palettes to my collection. The first palettes I'm docking points for this whole year. So I'm going from 10 palette points down to 7, and I had 3 pans before, but I actually have hit 1 more pan. Oh, it's way over there. I hit pan in the shade Warmth in my Tarte Tartelette Toasted palette. I'll insert a picture so you know I'm not lying. But that was... So I'm at 4 eyeshadow pans for the year, which is pathetic. I know. But if I hit 10 eyeshadow pans, I earn back an eyeshadow palette point. But I'm honestly not worried about blowing through all my eyeshadow palette points this year for the first time ever. I've been so well behaved. Where I have not been so well behaved is all other makeup products. So going into June, since we're doing the entire summer, I only had 6 points left in my beauty bank. I have not been emptying out makeup products like I should be. It's been really bad, though. I say it's been really bad, but I've actually been rotating through a lot of makeup this year and touching more of my collection than I have in years past, so is it really that bad? I don't know. Anyways, I got a couple things from Shoppers Drug Mart. This happens to me all the time. I'm placing an order for just like health and beauty products that are more necessary, like body wash. My kids needed bubble bath, my husband needed shampoo, something like that. And I ordered through Shoppers for the optimum points, and then I need free shipping. Right? No. But this is what happens. So I ordered Essence, the blush in the shade 10 Befitting. I just thought this was a really beautiful mauve blush, and Essence is a brand that has been intriguing me in the last year, and this blush is like $3, so I just wanted to give it a try. I feel like Kelly Gooch maybe has been talking about this quite a bit, or maybe Andrea Matilano. I'm not sure. Somebody has been talking about the Essence the blush. Like, I think this is a little bit newer than their other ones, so I just wanted to try it. And then I grabbed a lip balm. This is the CoverGirl Clean Fresh Tinted Lip Balm in the shade 400, You're a Palm. It's kind of like a reddish shade, pomegranate. I love tinted lip balms, and I've actually almost out of my most recent lip balm, and lip balm isn't a category that I have an abundance of, so I grabbed this. And then literally the day after my house flooded, my sister-in-law was at Shoppers, and she was shopping for the e.l.f. Halo Glow Beauty Wands and asked if I wanted one. And how was I supposed to say no after I was just on my hands and knees mopping up sewage in my basement? So I said, yes, get me the contour wand in Fair Light, please. That's how I got this. And honestly, I'm really excited to use it. This is my first like liquid wand type of product. And then I think it was August 1st, I was feeling really miserable, really down and defeated over the basement situation, and then I got an email that this was back in stock. So I clicked purchase. This is the Sephora Favorites Gleamy Dreamy Kit, and there are 8 makeup products in here. I counted all 8. One's technically skincare, but I know I'll use it in more of a primer capacity. I'll go through that completely in a second. And then I think it was last year I got one of the Sephora Favorites Lash Stash To Go kits, and so I finally redeemed for my full size. And I got the Cali Ray Come Hell or High Water Clean Mascara, and I am counting this as a point, even though it was free, because I've been counting the Lash Stash To Go empties as +1, so this should be -1. So in this set, I got a mini Ilia Limitless Lash mascara. Where's my voice going? This is one of my top favorite mascaras. I think this is the second tube that I have, a mini, that I have right now, but I've gone through several in the past as well. There's the ABH Brow Freeze. This is one thing. I want to try one of these brow styling waxes, but I'm not sure how I'm going to feel about it. I have a lot of brow, so I'm worried that this is going to make my brows look kind of scary, but I also love a Stronghold brow gel, and the ABH brow gel, as much as I hate to admit it, is the best I've ever tried. I have not been repurchasing it. I keep trying other ones, but nothing has beat it quite yet, so I'm excited to try that, though I don't know if I'm going to love it. I forgot that this was full size now. This is the Milk Makeup Baked Matte Bronzing Stick. I have had this in the past and it went bad on me. Even I had the mini at the time, which is now the full size. I don't mind that this is full size. I would never have gotten through it was like 1 gram of product. Or I mean, wasn't it like 1 ounce of product in the full size before? Or am I completely making that up? Maybe half an ounce? I have no idea. I'm fine with this being the full size. I'm excited to have it back in my collection because I really enjoyed it, but I just know that it's going to go bad again before I finish it. We have the Rare Beauty Always an Optimist setting spray. This was something that's on my wish list, but I'm trying to get through setting sprays I already have. The Patrick Ta lip gloss in 2ccs. I think this is plumping and I'm kind of scared it's going to be painful. The Summer Fridays Lip Butter Balm in Vanilla Beige. This is another product that I really wanted to try. The Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow Niacinamide Dewdrops. This is the one that's skincare, but I'm going to use as a primer. Again, something that was on my wish list. This is why I couldn't resist this good deal. It was $63 with $180 value, and it had so many products that have been on my radar in the past, including, lastly, wait, this is a full size, the cream bronzer is a full size, and the Summer Fridays lip balm is a full size, and so is this Lawless blush. Did I already say that? I think I did. This is in the shade Indian Summer, which wasn't the exact shade on my wish list, but I think it's beautiful nonetheless. And I think this is, again, a really beautiful fall shade. Clearly I'm wanting more of these mauvey tones. Well, this one looks really light now. They are both mauvey. This one's definitely deeper, which is kind of more my vibe, but here we are. And then I'm realizing that I didn't need the CoverGirl balm because I got this lip balm, but I bought the Sephora Favorites set after that. I just couldn't resist. I was in a really shitty mood, really shitty headspace, I should say, not really mood. And I had a lot of products that were already on my Sephora's Loves list for a great deal. And even like things like this, that's a mini. I'm not going to blow through this very fast because I have other things in my collection. So I don't actually feel bad about my purchase at all. I'm just letting you know everything that I bought. So I had 6 points. I definitely bought more than 6 items. Let's count them. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We're at -6. So the question is, did I finish any makeup up this summer? And yes, I did, but this is bad, you guys. I finished 4 makeup products this summer. I finished my Bare Minerals powder, which this is actually a really exciting empty for me. It's one of my oldest makeup products and it took me a really long time. I finished my ColourPop Pretty Fresh setting spray, and I finished 2 mascaras. The first is the Milk Makeup Kush Mascara. I really like this, but I find it dries out really fast. I would not purchase the full size. And the Lancome Hypnose Drama. This was sent to me by Lancome and Influencer, and this one is not my favorite. I prefer the Lashy Dole. And this was starting to get real goopy and crusty inside here around the 3-4 month mark. And it is scented with like perfume, like a lot of these higher end brand things are, and it didn't bother me so much when I first opened it, but I feel like it's gotten really strong and I can almost like feel the alcohol-y perfume like as I bring this close to my eyeball. So that combined with it like drying out and glooping up, I'm considering this an empty now, even though it's nowhere as close to being actually empty. I feel like it's kind of gone bad after the 3-4 month mark. I'm ending the summer with -2 points in my low buy, and I do feel really bad about that because I never ever wanted to be in the negative. I never was any other time I've done this type of low buy, and now surrounding by all this makeup, like yes, I'm so excited about it, but I do recognize that like I shouldn't have done this because I was feeling sorry for myself. I'm on a no buy because I don't have any points to spend, so we'll see how that goes. There is one launch that I know is coming from behind the scenes stuff that I want so very badly, but I'm also really need to save money for an upcoming trip. So I'm conflicted on that as well, combined with this low buy situation. So we'll see how that plays out. But I went into September 1st, -2 makeup points and +7 eyeshadow points. So it could be worse. And honestly, because I have been... Okay, let me know what you guys think of this, because when I started the year, I said I don't mind if my collection grows by 20 items, and then I personally said 10 of all makeup and 10 palettes, because I always buy more palettes, blah, blah, blah. Do you think it would be okay? I know it's ultimately up to me, but I just like getting your guys' feedback on things as well. Can I steal palette points and put them into my makeup points so that I'm not in the negative? Maybe even give me like a +1. What if I took 3 palette points and went into September with +1? I don't even need the +1, never mind. 0 makeup points because I really don't need to buy anything. And then 5 palette points left. Because that would still be the 20 points I started with. You know what I mean? Let me know your thoughts on that. This is me just brainstorming here with you guys. I love doing that. I love your feedback. I love the discussion and chatting with you in my comments. I know all these times that I ask, like, what should I do? I should just decide for myself. But does anybody else get decision fatigue? I do all the time, and that is why I love roulette everything. Whole collection project pan, a deck of panning. I have like a bunch of books I want to read this fall on a big wheel, and because I can't decide, so I just spin the wheel and then read that next. I get decision fatigue so bad, and I think mostly it's like motherhood and like having to decide what's for dinner every single night. And just I'm making decisions all day, every day as a business owner, as a mother, that when it comes to makeup, like this is 0 stakes. I can ask for your opinion and not make the decision for myself because it's not actually going to like alter the trajectory of my life. I don't know if that makes any sense. I just think it's fun. I'm going to stop chatting your ear off. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it and all its chaotic mess, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!